Hello, Libra. Thank you for tuning into to this week's read. This one, the subject is, what does your heart want you to know? For the tarot cards, I'm using the Bonefire Tarot, get by Gabby Angus West. For the Oracle cards, the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck, and that's who it's from. If you can see that, if you look it up on Amazon, though, if you really want the deck, you should easily find it. Okay. Already shuffled. What do we have for Libra? I'm actually going to put those over there. I actually feel like this should be reversed, so I don't know why, but there we go. I don't know if we really want these, but let's see. No, I think I'm done. Okay. Now, are they all in frame? Lately, I just can't seem to keep them in frame when I'm flipping them out. So let's see if we can. There we go. Now, got that. All right. So, what do we have here for Libra? What does your heart want you to know? There's forbidden here. My first thought is there's something you think is forbidden that's not forbidden. You've got the Seven of Coins at the bottom. And the bottom part is the environment, the top part is you, and the middle is how the two of you come together, or you and a person, or you and the situation, whatever it is. So I'm getting the Seven of Coins. It's almost like there's a lot of work that's been put in here, a lot of like tending to a situation. The Two of Wands in the center is like actively making a choice, but I'm seeing forbidden for you here. It's almost like when I see forbidden on your side, it's like something isn't forbidden, but you're reacting to it as if it is. It's almost like you don't want to make decisions or help this person make this decision because you're like, if I do, then I'm kind of a part of that situation, and I don't think that's for me. It's almost like there's somebody that like there's a lot of, it looks like child caring there, but for example, they have something to do with, for example, baking, and maybe that's the furthest thing that you know. Maybe you don't know anything about baking, just for argument's sake. Just for argument's sake. So it's kind of like, well, I'm not going to tell them how to make a cake because what do I really know about making a cake? I could look stuff up, but do I really know what I'm talking about? No, not at all. So why would I do that? But I'm also getting like, if somebody's trying to get you to help them make a decision about like baking and what type of cakes to do, you could say, well, I've often liked cannoli cakes, or I've liked rum cakes, and I like it when the frosting is sweet, but just not so sweet that it overpowers everything. I like it more fluffy. I very much enjoy a white cake, but I think it's really good, but it sometimes gets a bit boring. Chocolate is like, everybody likes chocolate. Of course, everybody loves chocolate cake. And I feel you could go into things like that. I do feel like that's what they're saying. It's like, this is not completely forbidden for you. You do have input you could give here that would be very good. This person could absorb. And I get, like, they might ask you for help creating some things. But whatever they ask you to help with, it would be at a level that they feel like you could easily handle. So this is starting off. It feels very good how this is starting. It feels very, very good. I feel like they're saying the first thing is that your heart is saying, no, you do have good input here. You do have something you could add to this situation. It's about being on that person's terms and realizing, just acknowledging, like, I have no idea, like, I don't have the skill level that you do. You could say that to them, but I can tell you what I like and what I don't like about this type of situation. From the outside, I can tell you that. That's of great value here. So it's not completely forbidden. It feels like that's how you're taking it, but it's not really that way. Okay, as we keep going forward, in the center there's the risk and the listening. Now the risk, you notice it's kind of like there's a box around it. Like there's this box around it. I do feel like this is about the other person. They're going to take the risk. They're going to make a risk. They're going to take a risk and try to do something. Now, the reason I feel that the listening is under it is because it depends how much you're willing to say to them. Giving your 2 cents, saying what you do like, what you don't like, what you experience from the outside of the situation. Because the more input they have from you, I feel like that's easier. It helps them make a better choice. It's like a calculated risk. It's kind of like, you know what I mean? someone just saying, well, I need a car, I guess I'll just, whatever the first one I get, first one I see that's for sale, I'll just take it. Instead of taking that type of risk, it's kind of saying, I need a car, but my friend the Libra said that they like this type of car, it has good mileage. They said they like this other type of car because it's very durable, and even though it has higher mileage, like it costs more to keep gas in it, it's extremely reliable. So it's kind of like you kind of help them whittle down the choices to like, well, this car my Libra friend says is good for this reason, and my Libra friend says this one's better for this situation. If I need more room, like my Libra friend said this is a good idea for this situation. So they're not just running out there just like willy-nilly. They're kind of narrowing down their choices due to the help you've given them. They have to look into some other pieces of it, granted. They have to add in their own flavor to it, true. But by you participating with them in this, they have a better chance of making a better choice when they do take this risk. I do like the Five of Swords reversed, by the way, here. I feel like that's better. It's interesting because the way they have Five of Swords and how I feel about swords is very interesting. Because I don't think that's... Five of Swords is usually like a fruitless win, but they have this kind of coming across like the Five of Wands, which is more controversy and fighting. Like, obviously, fighting. So we'll see how that goes when we get there. But I'm getting like... It's like a diffusing of a situation. I feel like they're not going to be upset with you about where this is going, and I feel like that might help you too here with the Forbidden. Like you know that this person, if they make a wrong move, that it could go badly. I feel like what they're saying here is they're not going to hold anything against you going down the road because they're realizing especially if you're admitting your level of involvement. Like, I don't know really anything about baking, but I can tell you what I like and what I don't like. Starting right off with that, I feel like that puts them in a good position to realize, you're just telling them what you like, what you've experienced, but you're not telling them how to do their job or whatever they're doing. This diffuses the situation greatly later on, just so you know. Now, you got the Sun card there, and you got like a bunch of face down cards. The Sun card is telling me that's when you realize that you've been listened to and you've been heard. That's a very good moment. It's like you have a bond with this person. The face down cards, you got the Eight of Cups reversed. That's there. You have the Death card. Okay. These three were all face down, obviously. You saw that. I'm getting like, if the Eight of Cups reversed is not walking away from a possibility, you don't walk away from it. You engage in this situation. The Sun card pops up because you create a bond with this person. They like that you took the time to tell them. You were very honest about what you know about a situation. Not telling you, I can't tell you how to bake something because I don't do that. But I can tell you what type of cakes I like. I can tell you what feels good. I can tell you what frosting I like and why I like it and why I don't like it. I can give you that information. I can do what I can there. So that's the Sun card saying you create a bond here. The Death card reversed is like there's stagnation here. Even though you make that bond, it may be a while before they come around again and you have a chance to get close to them again. The bond is still there, I'm getting with the Sun card, but the Death card reversed is like it's stagnating. It's like this new opportunity isn't really like jumping off the paper and starting a whole new situation. It's just saying it's kind of like it's there, but it's kind of dormant for a while. It feels very dormant with this. The Ace of Cups reversed, nope, that's the Ace of Coins, let's see there. It's telling me that like this idea and the information you lent to it, it doesn't take off. There's the Knight of Wands also reversed, which is telling me this situation is not going to happen. It seems like it's diffused because you were very honest with this person. They're not angry at you because of it, and I feel like that's what your heart's trying to say. You participating is not going to work against you. Just being right out on the level, like this is what I know, this is how I've experienced this. You participating is not going to go against you. But it's also going to give you the ability to create more with this person later. That's the Magician card. If you participate, you will be able to create more with this person at a later date. And I feel like that might be the whole thing with this. By participating and trying to help this person, as long as you like point out to them, hey, I don't bake things. I can just tell you what I like and why I like it. I can do that for you. Just keeping it on the level like that, which is not usually a hard thing for Libra, in my opinion. Like, you like to get along with people, but you're also, like, you're fair about things. It's not a problem. I'm getting like to keep things in balance, not to be afraid to give your honest, full opinion. Just like set it up before you do. I can't tell you how to bake this, but I can tell you this is what I like and that's what I don't like. I can't tell you that these elements go together, but I can also tell you like if it's gluten free and you can make it taste good, I'll probably go for that first. Like if you have something gluten free there, I'll give it a shot just to see how it tastes. And if it tastes good, I'll probably eat that. Like if they both are the same, if there's one that's gluten free, I'll eat the one that's gluten free because it's better for me. And you can give that information and help them with that. It's not going to come back against you, and I feel like that's the point. They're saying your heart is saying don't be afraid to give your opinion to this person because they're not going to use it against you later. Your heart is actually saying please do give your opinion to this person because not only are they not going to use it against you, other opportunities will happen later because of this. There will be a failure. Like they're not going to be happy about it, but they're not going to blame you for it. They're also going to take value in that you tried to help them, and that's how they're going to view you, as somebody who tried to help them and tried to give them a leg up where you could, but you were also very honest with them, and that's how they view you. So they take a lot of value in that, and this will come around again. You will get more opportunities with this person for participating. Just put it right out there what you know. I don't know how to bake. I don't know how to do this. Just for argument's example, of course. That's not my ball of wax. So, this, that, and the other thing. Anything else? No, I think that's it. I think you're good. All right. That's the information we had for this. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, please remember to either email me at jamesforastral@gmail.com for current pricing, or I'm currently on my Instagram at James13Wicca. Just go to my Instagram. I should have it posted there what my current pricings and options are if you're interested. Thank you very much again for watching.